So we're going to start off like this. Be honest. When you're sitting on the couch next to your person, are you with your person or are you with your phone?
Why you can't be with both?
Married, mature, and unfiltered, yes, raw. Grown conversations stemming from the things that they saw, things they heard. What's the word? Brocky and Trina have a ball. As they sit here on the mic, they uncovering it all. Married, mature, and unfiltered, yes, real. Humor and honesty and thrills, guaranteed to give you chills. Laughter and lessons, that's the deal. Yes, much they have to say. Come and learn about love on the grown-up way, yeah.
All right, we in the building, baby. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a little. Let me test out my sound effects. You know what I mean? Let's test out the sound effects. I'm your boy Brocky.
I'm Trina Marie.
Oh, we are married, mature, and unfiltered, and a little bit sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to us, man.
I don't even know how this happened because I was fine yesterday.
Thank you. Please take your seat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. It happened from bad movie food.
It's time to start upgrading to the dinner theater with the quality food.
Lord, don't we have to go to Naples for that?
With the truffle fries and the salads and the things, because
the truffle fries,
corn dogs and popcorn.
Yeah, corn dogs. This is pretty gangster, yo. It'd be all sweet until the corn dogs actually show up. They don't show up in the movie theater. They show up at home. And then you had the buttery popcorn after. She was going in on the butter, yo.
She did. She went back 3 times.
3 times, yo. I was getting nervous. Whatever was going on with me, I didn't even feel like eating, so I had 1 glizzy, and I got 2 glizzies because I didn't get fries.
He had 2 glizzies in his hoodie pocket.
Put them in my hoodie pocket, and I only ate 1 and a little bit of popcorn because in my mind, I'm like, if you eat this, you're gonna get sick.
The crash test dummy over here.
Meanwhile, Trina's over there eating her popcorn like I usually eat my popcorn.
And I noticed that he put his to the side. I was like,
I put it to the side fast, yo.
He usually devours the popcorn the first 3 minutes of the preview.
Yeah, I'm about to say not the movie, previews. I eat my popcorn like a savage, and I am proud of it. Last night, I don't know what it was. For some reason, I just feel like my body just felt like, don't do this.
Well, your level of discernment is so much better than mine.
I had a whole hot dog left over in my hoodie jacket.
Because at 3 a.m.
Oh man,
3 a.m. I realized I regretted.
We do movies and TV, y'all. We do this. This is something that we enjoy together.
Yes.
Do we need to do something on the platform associated with that? I will leave that to the viewers. Please comment. We used to do movie show reviews in our old show.
Yes.
And we haven't been doing that with this one.
I miss it.
Yeah. We might have to figure something out.
I miss it.
I think it might be separate from this though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the MMU universe.
Yes.
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. All right, let's go ahead and get something. Let's get to it. I'm not trying to keep my baby here too long because she is not feeling good. I appreciate you getting it together for the show.
Too. The face is beat though. Let's
you look
give
good.
Some respect to the Danessa Myrick's face.
Let me hold on. I didn't do my makeup. Let me do my makeup real quick. All right, I'm good to go. Just wipe the oil off. I'm good. Just wipe the oil off and I'm good to go.
If I could record, if I had the energy to record some content today, I would. But I just,
we need you, y'all. Look, we got a vlogging series that we're doing on the YouTube channel now. So lock in. This is just us, this raw stuff. You know what I'm saying? Throughout our days here in the house, out and about, doing different things, and check that out when you get a chance. Let's see here. Back, yo. I'm with my baby right now. I'll call you back. Man. We in the building, baby. A little bit more let's get to the topic, man.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello. Hey, hello. So we're talking about cell phone addiction, phone addiction, and how it disrupts your relationship. How it could disrupt your relationship.
Life.
How it could disrupt your life, to be honest. That's a whole other topic, But we just talking about the relationship situation right now. And let's start off the power of putting down the phone, the impact of social media addiction. Putting the phones down, the impact on social media addiction, couples out to dinner, both scrolling. I've seen this so many times.
We have, because we be talking and we be laughing.
Yes.
And drinking and eating, and you look around at the room, and the room is like, either they're not talking at all.
Yes.
And staring into space, or they're in their phone staring, or one is staring at the person who's staring in their phone.
I see a lot of old husbands staring at their wives while they're on the phone at the table.
Yeah.
Probably because he don't know how to use a phone like that.
He need to blow it up, make it bigger so he can see stuff.
But yeah, and we've seen, I remember specifically when we were in Disney at that one restaurant with the car thing, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
There was a whole family. Right, because you can only sit two in a car, so there's two up there and there's two kids in the back, and whatnot. Everybody was on their phones. The kid had his head down. It looked like he was taking a nap.
I thought he was asleep. Right?
He thought he was asleep.
Yes,
he was on his phone. And it's like, we are disengaged
and desensitized.
Completely desensitized and disengaged as a community when it comes to this phone stuff. It's extremely addictive.
I have noticed, like, I've caught myself. But when I noticed that it's so great that the phone isn't working when we're abroad.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
It don't work when we're abroad until you get back to a space that got Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah.
When you're out,
you're not on your phone all day.
You're not on your phone. I might shoot something a little bit, but the phone don't work when we're abroad. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. The phone does not work. But I have noticed. I did notice. I remember, like, I would be at a soccer match or something and be on my phone instead of watching the game.
That's true.
Yeah. And I might miss something important. I might miss an important
And they
kick.
might come up to you and
Did
you see it? Yeah, you lying? Yeah, good job.
or you know what? You know who else knows when I'm on the phone?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He likes to come disrupt?
No. If I try to take out the phone.
And she's pointing at the dog.
The dog. I'm sorry, Bean. When I try to take like a photo of him or something, he
doesn't like that.
So annoyed.
He don't like paparazzi.
He does not like paparazzi. He'd be like, "You have done this to me too many times."
He don't like paparazzi.
I do not like the phone. The minute he sees me pull it out and like put it in his direction, he'd be watching like. And he looks away.
Yeah. It's a funny thing. He does do that.
He does not like it. And it comes from him being little and me taking a bajillion photos.
And back to the dinner thing.
Oh,
we have made that effort. I don't know if it just comes naturally, but we put our phones down at dinner at the table, like when we go out to eat and things of that nature.
Because we're talking to each other.
Right.
I think some people don't like each other, and so they use the phone as the buffer.
Yeah, and addiction is addiction. Like people, we have to look at this as actual addiction, because I know I'm addicted to it. You know what I mean?
I would say that I definitely remember my kids pointing out taking pictures of food. Like, they didn't want me to take the pictures. They didn't want me to film the food. They didn't want me to do something or whatever because, like, we just want to eat, and you're not going to get a perfect photo and, like that type of stuff. And, and we have put the phone away because we have caught ourselves when we've had the content over everything limits and putting it down.
Yes. And I was the one that was like, yo, I don't want to do content with it. Let's just have a good time.
Let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, just enjoy. Sometimes you gotta do that. It's like everything is not for public consumption. You gotta keep something for yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes
the food be good though. You be wanting a picture.
Yeah. we told y'all the dope spots to go. Y'all don't be going anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a conscious thing, and you have to take some type of steps to rectify at whatever moment, you know what I'm saying? Or you might miss a moment, like you said with the soccer thing.
Mm-hmm. It's happened also like at like important events with the old folks that don't silence their phone. They got these crazy ringtones that are going off at really important, like, and they're like, or they're on the phone and they're
Oh yeah, there's cell phone etiquette that the older folk don't get. They don't get it.
Wow.
They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Even between us, like your phone, it only rings for the girls.
Yeah, it quacks.
Right. So your ringer
is off.
Yeah. Except for them, they can get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me.
You're always with me. So.
Yeah, I'm always here. So, but my phone, I keep my ringer on. You know what I'm saying? But no one calls me except for Joe and Donnie. You know what I'm saying? So
when somebody does call me, and I be looking at the phone like,
right. So there's phone etiquette that we all have and follow and whatnot, but we do get lost. Like, you know, I did the fast off of the phone situation, off the social media.
Yeah, I remember when you did that.
Yeah, and it was great. And as soon as when I got back in there and started going, allowing myself to go back to social media, I put restrictions on. And then over time, they're just completely gone. So I think it's one of those all the way in, all the way out type of things.
Yeah. And you can set the restrictions on apps now. You can have between the hours of such and such and such and such, or you can have a limit on your screen time. An alert will come on that you can't be on that app for so.
Yes, and I'm joking about the all in all out thing, of course, but because you can do that, and it just takes discipline.
And yes, and also what encourages the addiction is that if you have like a business or something that you're running, you feel like, at least I can speak for myself, you need to be hyper aware of everybody's comments and posts and responses and all these things, and you're checking to see the performance of said piece of whatever you posted, or if you're promoting something or you're running a promotion and you think that it's integral for your business to
you need to be
on social media.
Yeah. No, it's a great point, Trina. Because when you first started the statement, I was like, but no, with what you're doing and what I'm doing with Married Mature, the way we're using the social media right now, we need to be tapped into the comments and the DMs.
Yeah.
Because it's automation behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's legit.
But it makes you pick it up more because you're checking, or you'll get a notification and let me go look and see what that person said. And sometimes it ain't even nothing that you need to respond to, but you're just constantly like, you're hyper aware, you're hyper focused on what's going on. And then forget about it because it's multiple platforms.
Yes. Yeah.
So then the addiction becomes where you can go on one, say Facebook ain't that popular for me.
Okay.
But I could go on to TikTok and scroll. And before you know it, 35, 45 minutes then gone by. And whatever you were originally going on there for,
you go.
I didn't forgot that I was going to look for something specific. And I lost it totally because something else popped up in the phone.
Either that can happen, which is even worse. Or you can go take care of your business in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and then spend another 45, 50
Still
minutes
on there.
just on there.
Yeah.
Just on there. It's like before you know it, it's dark outside. You ain't fed the dog. You know what's going on. And I ain't talking about you specifically. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't ate. You ain't
ate. You ain't no eating, no cooking. I ain't take the garbage out. I ain't do nothing.
I gotta pee.
I've been had to pee. Yo. Watching TV together, but both on separate screens. And I think they mean phones. Partner talking while the other person is on Instagram. One person falling asleep scrolling TikTok. So for us, right, and I don't care about that because I'm going to sleep. Our sleep is separate.
Yeah.
I don't know what time you fall asleep. You used to fall asleep before me. Now I fall asleep before you.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
I've been having sometimes I feel like I'm not tired. When we get in the bed, at the time that we get in the bed, I don't feel like I'm tired yet.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. It is what it is. But your business on TikTok, unless there's potential for sex in the air, if there's potential for sex,
the phone gets thrown to the floor.
there's all these little nuances, right? Because they're completely, I don't know. I'll just say they're selfish and whatnot, but it's like that's perfectly fine unless all these other things, right? So unless, like, if I feel like having sex and she says she was tired and then we get on the phone and she on TikTok, then I'm gonna have an attitude. But I'm tired too. So I'm gonna just go to sleep. So it don't matter to me. And I know they say turn off the blue light, get off social media before you go to sleep for your circadian rhythm and all that and whatnot. But I ain't gonna lie, like when I was a kid, watching TV at night until I got sleepy was a thing. It helped put me to sleep. And the same thing is for the cell phone. So there's been times when we tried that, put the phones down so we can get our rhythm together and get to sleep. And I slept bad that night. So I'm like, what am I doing here?
I agree. I could never sleep with the TV on because I felt like my self-conscious would be hearing things like CNN. I fell asleep. I remember in the hospital, just processing the news.
Yes.
In my sleep, and no, I can't have the TV on.
Look, when I was a kid, I used to do it, right? But it was very risky because if my mother came in there and I was asleep with that TV on,
you was getting in trouble.
Oh, I'm getting in trouble. Wake me up out of my sleep with some violent, mannerisms. And now I got to get back to sleep after being traumatized. Yeah. But it is what it is. But the whole, for us, the only, this is not defined. This is not us. Like we have cell phone addiction. Let's be clear. Both of us, we have it. If you can just sit there and scroll senselessly for 50 minutes to an hour, you're addicted to your cell phone, social media. For us, it's this weird thing that I've mentioned on the show before. So Trina has this thing where we'll watch a show together, brand new episode, right? She'll be on her phone the whole time, but then she's able to tell you what happened.
Oh, because I got ADHD.
Yeah, so she's like,
I'm watching the show.
I'm sitting there watching the show. Turn over, look at her. Watching the show. And I'm like, yo, you missed that part. And you're like, no, he went over to the house and he got the thing out. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how the hell you do that? Right? So it's impressive. But it does feel like you're not there watching the show with me at times because of that.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like if y'all doing y'all favorite things together, making sure your cell phones and stuff are not being a distraction, y'all can enjoy y'all thing together.
Absolutely.
Not all the time. And I don't have the answer. It's not like, it's not an all the time thing. I don't expect every time we watch a show for you to just put your phone up. I pick my phone up sometimes.
Sometimes I'll be Googling events related to the show.
She be Googling. Sometimes she's Googling what's going to happen in the story.
Okay,
yes, you do. We watch. Yes, exactly.
I'll be looking at the
historical
historical
We watch a documentary. Context. She already know that this woman killed 8 kids and got locked up for 6 years. It got out. Hilarious. So you can't really. It's not a blanket thing.
Right. But also with the addiction, especially like depending on a mental state. If you're in a depressed mental state and you're addicted to the phone and you're doom scrolling and you're seeing things that are putting you into a deeper state of depression.
Doom scrolling. Yeah, all that bad news and stuff.
Yeah, all of the stuff that can really affect your mental health.
Yes.
I've had points where I had to unfollow accounts.
Yeah.
I felt like all they were pumping to me was some nonsense, some stereotypical black shit, some derogatory black woman stuff, like just a lot of things that I was seeing that I was like, how come every time I open the app, this is all the stuff that they're sending?
It's everywhere.
And I had to like just unfollow Shade Room, unfollow multiple like gossipy kind of things and stuff because I felt like I wasn't even seeing my other friends post that I like who post good content. Well, but that's a whole nother story because they deliberately don't send us that stuff.
Right.
But the stuff that they did pump to us was on some old negative, stereotypical black people stuff. And I'm like, why are y'all sending me this type of stuff? Like, do you think that because I'm black, this is what I want to see?
And that's the thing. That's a great point because what you consume on social media can infiltrate your relationship. So the whole and I ain't taking shots, but this is a good example. The whole black men don't protect black women stuff. The way even with like hip hop, you know what I'm saying, but mainly on social media, how they what is it? What's the word I'm trying? How they objectify women and stuff like that. Like you can incorporate some of these things and bring these things into a reality in your mind and apply them to your relationship. Like, whatever. We don't do it, but I can see how people can take on a narrative that black men don't support black women, right? Because the social media is just pumping it so much, and that could directly affect your relationship for sure.
Tons of things on social media, if you consume them, can affect the reality of your relationship. You might think that you're supposed to get this mega proposal from your significant other because all you've watched on social media is the plane flying over with the fireworks and the roses and the rooftop and the jet and the helicopter and the will you marry me lit up in flames, crazy, all this crazy, not realistic stuff that sometimes people do because they got sponsored posts.
Yes. You gotta read the fine prints.
Or they're scamming, or like there's stuff that's going on social media that you think your life should be like. And
if the other person doesn't make your life like that, then it's a problem.
It's a problem
that y'all shouldn't even be having.
Yeah. Or like, how come everybody's out of the country and I'm not? Remember when that was happening?
That's a different thing.
Remember that was another thing that was going on when you were seeing everybody on trips. You were like, well, damn.
No, we be gone. No, I do be hating sometimes. I be like, yo, how do super poor people still be doing all this stuff and having all them kids?
Well, I don't understand.
How the hell they do that? I could barely take care of one.
I don't know how to do I don't know.
I had to get them to soccer games and stuff. Andrew and Taj at that time. Like, how do y'all do this? You got 7 kids.
I had help. I was passing kids off to other parents.
They be doing it. They be on vacation too.
Yeah.
Cancun.
Dressed alike. Everybody.
More scrolling, more marital problems. Ooh. Wendy Wang and Michael Toscano on Family Studies website, 2023.
Okay.
Let's see. Smartphones and social media were supposed to bring us closer together, but the more we learn about their effects, the more we see that these tools come with a price. Research by Jean Twenge and others have shown that teens who use social media excessively are more likely to experience depression, anxiety, and sleep deprivation. Recently, U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy issued an advisory warning that social media causing a profound mental health crisis among America's children. Mm-hmm. So we're not talking about the kids here, but it's important because you're carrying this with you into adulthood.
Also, just in talking about access, remember, there was a time when kids didn't even have cell phones. Now, the age at which kids are getting phones is getting younger and younger. I remember my daughter, my oldest, she got a phone at 12 because she was taking the bus home and in the morning at the bus stop when I was gone to work. Yeah. And I wanted to be able to communicate, hey, are you good? Hey, Mom, I'm on the bus. Hey, Mom, I'm home from school. I'm in the house. I made it back from the bus. Like that type of thing. Whereas these kids are looking for iPhone whatevers. They're creating secret accounts that they're not supposed to have.
Accessing pages.
Even being on some YouTube pages that are inappropriate for young
kids. Of course.
And it's like you have to then patrol to try to break the addiction with the kids. And it's then forget it if they have the phone, like they said about the sleep deprivation. They're in the phone at night when they should be sleeping under the covers. Yep. And then there's the bullying thing happening. There's the Snapchats and the snaps disappearing. Yep. And you not even knowing what's going on with your kid and the interactions.
So that's a funny thing that you bring up, because yes, there was a time where we didn't have cell phones. right? We lived that time.
Yes, we did.
And
survived.
And we were out there. We were all over the place,
missing,
doing things, missing, right? So it's a double-edged sword in a way, because it did add a layer of communication that we're able to keep in touch with our kids and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
But it did install a layer of fear, because we act like we can't survive without it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If the phone is dead.
Yeah, or if you go out, you can get halfway to your destination and realize you forgot your phone. You'll probably go back.
Go back for the phone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a weird thing with the whole phone thing. I remember in the beginning of our relationship, I noticed that I still had old habits when it came to my cell phone.
Really?
Yeah, I was all super conscious. I was still super conscious, let me say it, because it came from before you, about leaving my phone, just leaving it. Like, you know, when you're out dating, when you're dealing with people that you don't really, you know, you're not really in love with and stuff like that, you protect yourself by locking your phone, keeping your phone on you, locking your laptop, making sure that they not, you know, I'm gonna run to the store real quick, let me lock everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I still had those habits. You know what I mean? Like now, I be walking around the joint, and I be walking around sometimes and don't even realize I haven't had my phone on me. I haven't taken it off of do not disturb from the night before. I'm talking about like 4:00 in the afternoon, like in the evening. I'm like, my phone been on do not disturb all day, and I didn't realize it. Yeah. Like it's just not something that you know. But it was psychologically, it was a thing.
That's so funny. That's a thing. Like leaving the phone and like going to the bathroom. Like you go on a date and you just leave your phone there. You just walk away. I don't got no reason to check your phone. Like,
of course,
no,
it ain't about the other person.
I understand, but I do understand that. I remember for the longest time, I didn't even have a code on my phone.
Right.
They told me at work I needed to lock my phone.
That, yes.
And I was like, oh, I don't have a passcode on my phone. Like, who am I locking my phone up from?
Hilarious, yo. Yeah.
But yeah,
it was just an old habit that, you know, I noticed.
But I remember like there was times we went, like I think we were at like Virtue or something, and you just like went to the bathroom and left your phone there, and I just looked and I was like, huh.
Yeah. And then it's like, when I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. She does go in there. There's nothing to find. You know what I'm saying? No one's calling me. So it doesn't matter. Anybody that calls me, she knows. So it was just a thing that I noticed in myself, you know, in the beginning, and you know, got out of that. The demographics of phone distraction. More than 1/3 of married Americans, 37%, say that their spouse is often on the phone or some kind of screen when they would prefer to talk or do something together as a couple. That's significant.
37.
According to a new Institute of Family Studies Wheatley Institute survey of 2,000 married couples ages 18 to 55. The phone problem is even worse among lower income couples, with 44% indicating that their spouse is distracted by phones while they desire quality time together, compared with 31% of higher income couples. Interesting. Young couples are more likely to be distracted by their phone at home. A full 44% of married adults under age 35 say their spouse is on the phone too much. That's almost half, yo.
Wow.
44%? That's crazy.
And considering everybody got a phone, like, what you gonna do?
Hey, listen, but you can always, for that 44%, you can always take the Erykah Badu approach. I can make you put your phone down. There's things you can do, but it's tough. It's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you,
tough.
well, if a person feels like the other person is neglecting them, then you go into defense mode, and it would be hard to do that. You know what I mean? So
I do think that I have become way more aware of my phone presence. I be looking like, okay, put it down.
Yeah.
Or turn over, or like you said, you don't hear my phone ring, because I be like, I turn it off.
Because you still got your old habits from before you met me. keep my ringer wrong. You know what I'm saying? These niggas trying to hit me out.
Oh, please. Ain't nobody calling me. You hear all my voice. You hear all my voice notes when I get them from the phone people who message me. Oh my God.
Playa.
Oh,
Ding, 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 ding. Smartphones and marital quality. Excessive phone usage, and we'll lead this article after this. Excessive phone usage by a spouse leads to general frustrations, but it also is linked to more serious marital issues. In fact, couples who deal with excessive phone use are less happy about their marriage than others. Only about 6 in 10 married adults whose spouse is often on the phone, 59%, say that they are very happy with their marriage, compared with 81% of those who don't struggle with this issue. More so, 1 in 5 married adults, 21%, with a spouse that overuses the phone say they are not happy with their marriage, compared with only 8% of couples who do not report a phone issue. It's a serious thing.
It is.
It's a serious thing. This is a device. That was my sneakers making that noise. This is a device that's just, you know what I'm saying, that's taking away quality time,
attention,
which is where our society is just going. Period. You think of AI, you think of all these things, they are taking human element out of a lot of things. You can go to a restaurant and order a whole meal. With no person in the drive-thru, with no person involved. There's places out there doing that. Think about how you go to Starbucks, your interaction with them. They know you. They speak to you. Y'all have
people.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you build these relationships around your community with different people. They are taking the human element out of our day-to-day lives. And that goes for this as well.
And that is why some kids are socially unable to communicate with people.
Yes.
They can't even look you in the eye and talk to you.
Yeah, they don't know how to.
And socially, if you ask a question, they are like robotic mode. Like, they don't know how to respond.
Yeah, I agree. The reality of phone addiction. Average people check their phones 100 plus times a day.
Have you ever looked at your report? Do you get a weekly report?
No. If I do, I haven't checked it.
Oh, Apple sends you a weekly phone usage on Sundays.
Yeah, I have that somewhere, but I don't.
Yeah, I've looked at it. I've looked at
Were you disgusted with yourself?
How many times I pick up, and then I work consciously on not picking up the phone so much, especially when I was in the teleworking phase of life.
Yeah.
I was,
yes.
How many times you pick up the phone? It was literally, and telling you the time periods of the day where you had the most and which app you were picking up the most.
Yeah.
Which app you were, like my Instagram, like it was breaking it all down weekly. And then there were some weeks where it's like, you barely used your phone this week. And I'd be like, yes.
Look at you. Yeah, you do have to be conscious. That's a great point too. Like, working from home, you definitely had to be conscious of that because you got work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sitting there scrolling.
Yeah. Or if you are at home and you are an entrepreneur and you and you trying to work your business, if you on social media and you're not making any money,
you better be on that joint.
If you're making money, okay.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Social media is designed to be addictive. Dopamine hits from notifications.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a chemistry thing.
Turn the notifications off.
Endless scrolling. Then there's tech neck.
Yes. Which there's a whole thing at our chiropractor's office. Have you ever noticed the sign about tech neck?
Mm-mm.
I was sitting there one day and I was reading the walls, and they have a sign on it, and it talks about your posture when you are holding your phone, how it affects your neck, your spine, and your lower back, and arching your back. It with having tech neck poorly influences your posture.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have a whole sign up and they point to the different things and they point to how you should raise your phone up when you're looking at it. Raise it higher.
Right, instead of bending your neck
going
over.
down. Raise your phone up. It said raise your phone to shoulder. It said raise it to shoulder.
Yeah.
That's the sign at the chiropractor. I was bored. I was reading.
Tech neck is pain and stiffness caused by looking down at a screen for too long. It's most common in people who use phones, tablets, or laptops for many hours a day. This position pulls your head forward, placing pressure on your neck, muscles, and spine. Can you imagine in 30 years what the statistics are going to be for people with back problems or neck problems? And I bet within 30 years, easy, it's going to be, I don't know what the percentage is now, at least 80-something% of people going to be wearing glasses. Because the kids are like this. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
They're like this. The first time I saw it, shout out to Jordan. But when they were here visiting, and I was like, and she, and I was like, this is how they do.
And she got glasses that she don't wear.
Okay, well, I was trying to call her out, but that was the first, and I noticed, and then that's how that kid was at Disney. I mean, the phone is right there, and I'm like, that's nuts. Watch.
You could just blow your screen up. You could do that, right? People, y'all can make the screen bigger. Like the
you could do that, yeah, with the big letters.
The big letters.
The senior citizen font.
Yeah.
Micro-rejection. Oh, no. How phone damage relationships. Partner feels ignored. Conversations become shallow. Less eye contact. Less real presence. And I think the presence is the biggest thing. It's like this being present and not missing out on moments. Because for me, creating moments is super important. It's just, it's core memories and stuff. We laugh about them. We talk about stuff all the time, moments that we created throughout time. You know what I mean? So that out of those, that is the most important for me. But I mean, that's one of the most important. Partner feels ignored. You never want that, man.
Yeah.
Because before, she might have been on TikTok. Before you know it, now she's testing with Jerome. Oh. Jerome. You know that nigga.
Jerome in the house.
You know how Jerome is.
Oh, damn.
Let's see here. And then lastly, phubbing. The link between attachment and phone snubbing. Phubbing is a term that most people might not be familiar with, but the action is certainly one we all recognize. How often have we been physically in the presence of someone but felt like they're emotionally not there because they're so absorbed in their phone? Possibly quite a lot, or if not, perhaps it's because we're the ones scrolling instead of spending quality time with our loved ones. Phubbing is how we summarize this whole thing. Do not phub.
Don't phub.
Your significant other.
Or your kids.
Oh, your kids. Listen, I remember when I used to have my old Tahoes and I had the screens in there, the TV screens, which was perfect for kids. Like, you put it on, you got your piece, you could drive to where you got to go without a zillion things. And the cell phones then the tablets, they start getting kids tablets. I didn't do all that. And then the phones, you know what I'm saying? And now we're a lot of times attached to our phones while our kids run completely amok.
Oh my gosh, I have seen that. Oh my Lord, I have seen it. The mom got her coffee and her phone, and the kid is spinning out like the Tasmanian devil.
Nuts.
And she just...
Yep. Finding their peace in the phone in the moment. Disconnected. Or their kid might be starving for attention or needing something and they're just disconnected.
Yeah.
So, how many small moments of rejection can a relationship absorb before it starts creating resentment? That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Be conscious, y'all.
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone, man. Just find a healthy space because, don't sit here and tell your spouse or somebody, yo, you on your phone too much. We watch TV, you on your phone, and then that moment you want to reach for your phone while you watching TV. Now you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I open my mouth. You know what I mean? But it's all about finding that sweet spot and not doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Absolutely. And it might be good for you, for your well-being, to just put it down and disconnect. I made a very conscious effort to turn off all the notifications from my emails.
Okay.
From Gmail. Because they used to pop on my phone like this account, that account. You got an email from such and such. Got an email from such and such. I was like, nope. turned them all off.
Yeah.
No more email notifications. I also turned off when this president came into office.
Well, yeah, all the
I
news
turned
outlets.
off the news notifications
Yeah.
for CNN because every 5 minutes is a new damn headline about something he done said or
stupid.
did.
Yeah.
So I turned those off too.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep my my email joints on because I'm bad at checking email. So if I don't see it there, I probably won't see it. I don't check email often, which is I probably should do better with that because I expect other people to check their emails.
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, you know, make those little adjustments, those little changes. Be conscious of this. Hopefully, you know, maybe this is not something that you've thought about out there. You know, hopefully this episode of, you know, gave you a little jewel, little seed put in the soil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just do better, man. So I think we're good, man. This is a good discussion.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what I'm saying? We got a little after dark coming up.
Oh, got a little after dark
A
coming
little
up.
after dark coming up. Then I'll figure out your 10 piece or whatever it is. You
My
want some
stomach
fried
has
chicken?
been growling through this episode. I
haven't heard it.
bad. You haven't heard it?
No,
You
I
just
haven't
see
heard
me
it
grab
at
my
all.
stomach, like,
I didn't hear it at all. I didn't hear it at all. Well, you didn't really eat, right?
no, I had an orange.
Yeah, you had an orange. Of course, I don't think I did the housekeeping Patreon. Did I?
Oh,
Yeah, if you made it this far, man, join the Patreon. You know, what I'm saying? Patreon is there.
yes.
It's dope. We have a lot of dope content, and again, we're vlogging now. That's not on Patreon. That's on YouTube. But we're doing a lot of different things, and you know, building the house so they can have a nice, warm place to be when they get there.
Cozy and comfy.
Yeah, man. Until next time, we are signing off. I'm Brocky.
I'm Trina Marie.
We out.
Bye.
They uncovering it all. Married, mature, and unfiltered, yes, real. Humor and honesty and thrills, guaranteed to give you chill.